is that the bullying. When I was a child, I was bullied. I came to this country by myself from Cuba in 1961 as 12 years old, and through Operation Peter Pan, which is it was an operation that took out children out of Cuba in order to avoid the communist persecution. I lived here in 3 orphanages in Miami, and then I was sent to a foster home in Chicago. A family that I never knew, I had never met before, I didn't know any English, so it was really difficult. I was your age, and so I was sent to this home until my parents would be able to leave Cuba. Then I would reunite with them here in the United States. Well, my mother made it out a year and a half later, and my father never made it out, so I never saw my father again. So I grew up with my mother in Chicago as a single parent. My mother, always emphasized education. No matter what, she always emphasized education. And thank God I was able to go to the top schools in this nation. And I graduated from high school, and I got a scholarship to USC, University of Southern California, where I graduated and I went to grad school, and then I moved to Miami. But one of the things is, when I was a child, your age, they were bullying. I mean, there's no reason, and it made me feel inferior. It made me feel awkward, but you don't have to tolerate it. I mean, you really don't have to tolerate it. I really didn't know what to do at the time, and sometimes you may feel that way, of not being able to react in an appropriate manner. But you do have supporters. You have supporters who your teachers, number one. That's all these people around here, these great people, are your support. So you have to notify them of what's really going on. The other one are your parents. Your parents are your best support. You live with them. They support you, they feed you, they clothe you. So you have to really talk about it. I don't want to see you people hide, under this fear, this state of fear. Because there's no reason to feel any fear in your life at any time in your lifetime. There's no room for fear in your life. Everything you have to start and always have a positive mental attitude. Yes, I can. I can do it. You stand up and you deliver wherever you are and whatever you talk about. You stand up and you deliver. Deliver your own personal message. And that's what's really important. Okay? Look, I'm really honored because you guys are the 500, the best and the brightest. Right? I am the best and the brightest. You too?
I'm the best and the brightest.
Right. So you guys are the best and the brightest. Okay? So you gotta believe that you guys are the best and the brightest. Okay? So you gotta work and evolve as a student, as an athlete, as an artist, as whatever you want to be in life. This is the time to start exploring. Explore your possibilities. Explore, your life. And then guide and let the teachers that you have around you guide you into that realm of your own reality. I think it's important to maintain that attitude. You gotta eat well, have good nutrition. You gotta do exercise. You gotta move. You gotta be in a constant state of motion. I have a company which is called Ideas in Motion. Why? Because we already always are thinking. We're always creating ideas. Well, some of them may not work, but some of them may work. But yet still, your creativity must be on even when you sleep. You don't think it's happening, but it is happening in your subconscious. But you gotta continue to create. And that's the whole attitude that you gotta have and about life in this age. But also, as you become an adult, you're gonna have to see that creativity makes a big difference. If you see some of the people that are successful in life, in their business world, in their music world, in the sports world, everything. They're always creating. I talked to Dwayne Wade one time and he said, listen, I practice every day, even during the summertime. He carries a basketball with him wherever he goes in the world. He carries one basketball, and every day, if he's in Paris, he'll find a park. And he'll shoot for maybe a couple hours. If he's in Argentina, he'll find a park. And he shoots for a couple hours. So he never forgets what his role is, and he never stops practicing. He never stops creating. He creates different moves, he creates different shots. But the top people, the top players in this world, whether you're in business, arts, sports, science, you're always creating. And that's what I want you to do. You have no fear of making mistakes, because I have made mistakes. I didn't have a father to counsel me, but I had my mother, but so I made mistakes, but I grew out of those mistakes. I learned from those mistakes. Mistakes are mistakes you can learn from. The whole deal is you don't want to repeat the same mistake, because you're going to be in a hole. You already made the mistakes and you fell down, so what are you going to do? You love to fall down again? No, you don't want to fall down again. You don't want to make those mistakes, so you learn. You learn from the mistakes and you continue on trying new ideas. You continue on trying new concepts. You continue on trying to create new moves, whether it's in the basketball court, in the classroom, or anywhere where you're going to be doing your functions. Anyways, I want to thank you so much, because to me it's a privilege, really, to be in front of you. And also, hopefully, you will continue on. That's what I want you. When I leave you here, I want you to think of something. Stay positive, no matter what. Have no fear. There's no room for fear in your life. Anybody tries to instill fear in you fight back. And you talk to your parents, you talk to your teachers, your counselors, your friends. So stay positive, because you guys are the best and the brightest, right?